Hello, everyone. It's me, Haxley here, and today I'm joined by my mightiest woman. Jeff is taking a day off today, resting up because he has not been sleeping well for the past few days. So he needs to take care of himself better. We are all for that here. But yeah, today we are talking about Young Justice, episode 19, Encounter Upon a Razor's Edge. All right, so what do we have to say about this?
Pretty boring episode. like,
Oh no, we're gonna get all the Green Lantern fanboys attacking us now.
no, the Green Lantern parts were great. The problem was that there was like 10 to 15 minutes of just explanatory that I didn't need explained in that way.
I kind of need this explained because I did not watch the Green Lantern cartoon series, so I had no idea who Razor was.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the time travel wibbly wobbly.
Oh, I don't know. It was nice to figure out this world we're in. So it seems like Superman has never met General Zod. General Zod has been in the Phantom Zone since Krypton went off, and the only other generator was in Metron's control. So it wasn't even on Earth in the Fortress of Solitude or anything. So they have no idea who Superman is. All they know is the Elf family got them in the Phantom Zone, and the Legion of Superheroes were inspired by Superboy.
Yeah.
Superman has nothing to do with any of their history.
Yeah, that is true. That part was interesting, but it did just seem like a lot of here's a bunch of expository stuff, and we are going to show it to you this way instead of showing it to you in a way that probably would have been more interesting, especially because it just felt very narrative without like anything happening.
Yeah, that's true. It was just a lot of tell and not showing with the story in that part.
Yeah, and that just was boring. Like you've got this great medium of animation where you could have just showed it. The whole episode could have just been showing the backstory of everything that's going on, and I would have been happier.
Yeah. So while I was gonna say Wally, but no, it's Bart. Bart has grown up and looks a lot like Wally did.
Yeah, I thought it was Wally until like I had to think about it and be like, oh no, Wally's dead. This is Bart.
This is Bart Allen.
That's right. Why did they make him look so much like Wally?
I mean, they are related
Yeah.
because like his grandma is Iris, which is Wally's older sister. So
Yeah.
what? He's like a great uncle. Would that how be?
Yes. Yes. Or no, great uncle. Great uncle.
Great uncle. Okay. I mean, the genetics could be strong. He can still look like Wally that far.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
true.
Wally's our resident time traveler. He knows how to build a time machine. Apparently, he's gonna help the Legion of Superheroes. I don't know. Do whatever they need to do. Go back home. Follow.
He's gonna
Lord
run on a
Zod.
treadmill, y'all. He's not doing much.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Let's see you run on a treadmill to break the time barrier.
I'm not a speedster. They do it all the time.
I don't know if they do it all the time.
It feels like they do it all the time.
Barry does it all the time. I don't know if Wally does this all the time or Bart
Or
does
Bart,
this all the time.
yeah.
This is like a Barry thing. Well, I don't think 102-year-old Jay Garrick, who just celebrated his birthday, does this all the time.
Well, he's Jay Garrick. He's not really the kind for time traveling. He's always the one that's like, wait, you can do that?
I just thought it so hilarious. Like, he's 102, and he only just joined the Justice League a year ago at 101. Dude, you can just retire. You can enjoy life with your wife.
Nah, he's gotta go until he dies.
Not every story has to have a dead Flash. I know there are comic book writers that say every crisis needs a dead Flash, but we can break that.
Yeah, we already got one. It's Wally.
Yeah, but Wally's dead, so the next time something big happens, we have to kill another Flash. Got to keep Jay on the table just in case.
But yeah, that part of the episode really bothered me. I thought the Green Lantern stuff was great. I didn't know who Razor was, but it was all very entertaining.
Yeah. So I did do some research because I never heard of Razor, and I am our resident DC guy on this channel. So Razor is an original character for the Green Lantern animated series that was airing in the 2010s with Young Justice season 1 and 2 on the same block and everything, and they were canceled around the same time when the Green Lantern movie failed with Ryan Reynolds.
Well, it wasn't really his fault. The writing was awful.
I actually haven't seen it yet, so I don't know whose fault this is.
Like I've rewatched it. It's not as bad as it seems. It's just that like the CGI really shows, and some of the writing is really bad. But like everybody does their job, including my friend Jay, who's in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them. But yeah, so he's an original character. He was a Red Lantern.
Turned blue lantern.
Yeah, he eventually turns blue for this episode. Becomes blue for a while. We see he was blue for a while, but then he's starting to lose hope. And without hope, you have no power as a Blue Lantern. So he comes to Metron wanting the Red Ring back.
Yeah. And Metron's like, nah, bro.
Nah, I
Well,
planned
he's
all
like-
of this because I wanted to experiment on the rings.
Yeah, so you can have the red ring back, but I'm taking the blue one.
Razor did not take this well at all. He fights Metron. Supertown gets a little bit damaged, and then he gets a blue ring, and he puts both of them on. I've never seen a lantern with 2 rings. I've only seen them with 1 ring or all 7.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, has this ever been shown before? Because like I don't know. I'm not the DC expert here.
From what I can look, I haven't found an example of someone wearing 2 rings. It's just the lanterns, and then there's Kyle who can wear all 7.
Yeah.
Like there's been instances where they've been taking off their green rings, and like guys worn a red ring, Hal's worn a yellow ring,
Hal's worn a blue one.
Hal's wearing a blue one.
Here's what I found.
He apparently has 2 rings.
Oh,
Like he's worn the green and the blue at the same time.
at the same time. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah. Which that's cool. So it's not the first time, but like still, it's
not something that happens all the day. It
yeah,
happens every day.
like that's really cool for them to do it. Like I was confused as
This episode made a lot of people proud who are fans of that Green Lantern series, which have heard good things about. I just never watched because
is
again,
it on HBOMax? Because if it's
I
on
think
HBO
it is
Max,
on HBO Max. Yeah, it should be there. I think I've seen it there.
maybe we should do that as like a week when there's not a lot of content.
Maybe. But yeah, Razor's an original character from that. He's very beloved from that. And not only that, it pretty much connects that show to this show. One before they were never really specified that they were anywhere connected.
That's cool. I would love to see more. I would love to learn more about Green Lanterns and the Lanterns in general, because I think it's a really interesting concept. Unfortunately, the movie sucks, so we'll probably never get a live action Green Lantern again.
And for this episode, they even got the voice actors who played like Kilowog, Razor, all of them back for their roles. And I think they even got the writing team who wrote the Green Lantern thing to write this episode. So this was like a huge homage from them.
That's awesome. And we'll probably be getting a little bit more of the Lanterns.
I honestly hope so. I wouldn't mind seeing more about Razor. He seemed really cool.
Especially because right now they're doing the council thing, so there's got to be something going on.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see more of the Lanterns really, aside from this council thing. And even then, they're like just taking questions. Like, yeah, we know a lot of things are going on Earth, but Earth is just one planet in a whole like universe that we have to watch over. And it makes sense. Yeah, there's already Earth. Earth already has a lot of heroes.
And a lot of lanterns.
What you got to bring up is like, why does Earth? I think they said 4 lanterns.
Yeah.
And we only met 3 of them so far.
Which is Hal,
Guy, and John Stewart.
Yeah.
I believe.
So do we think Kyle?
It could either be Kyle, Jessica, Simon, or I forget the new one that we have in the comics. They could just bring her in, honestly.
I kind of hope they bring in Kyle and he wears all 7 at some point.
I think it might be Kyle. I think we can do a lot of cool things with Kyle. But I love Jessica. I would be ecstatic if it's Jessica Cruz.
Is she the one with the where she eventually wears a pink ring, the sapphire ring?
No, I don't think she's ever worn a sapphire ring.
What are the sapphire? The sapphire rings are some of my favorites.
Yeah, I know Hal's girlfriend wears as a part member of the Sapphires. I know Jessica originally got her powers from like the Earth 3 Justice League Green Lantern. The Earth 3 where they're all bad. So she got like the bad Green Lantern's ring when the Justice Lords invaded Earth.
That's pretty cool.
And then eventually she got like a ring from this universe because the ring from the other universe is like powered by fear and can talk to the user mentally, trying to scare them and control them. But Jessica is someone who suffers from like severe anxiety attacks. She's like traumatized from some of the events that have happened in her past. So it takes a lot of her will to even just like go outside the door. So that's like her just overcoming that is just a great way for it to be a lantern, honestly.
That sounds like something I'd really love to see. And I feel like that'd be right up Young Justice's alley.
Yeah. So that's why like maybe this will be her introduction. But then again, I would love to see Kyle. I do love Kyle.
Yeah, I would love to see Kyle. We haven't really seen much of him in a media standpoint.
And honestly, when it comes to Kyle is written with like the Titan sometimes. Like I think he is often portrayed in a relationship with Donna Troy, which isn't actually a character we don't see in Young Justice anyway.
Yeah. Oh no, I know where we'll see Kyle. We're gonna see Kyle Rayner in Titans.
Oh no! I don't think they have the budget for that. That's why they only want to focus on all the people who have no powers.
That's true, but he could just show up and like not have his rings on, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's all we have to say.
Like, yeah, like I honestly don't have much to say because like I haven't seen the Green Lanterns. I'm only seeing this from like the people on TikTok and stuff who love the show are ecstatic to see Razorback. So I'm only really sharing their enthusiasm because for me, I don't know anything about this character. I don't know much going on.
Yeah, but that being said, like it was a great episode. I enjoyed. Like I said, it was boring, but it was only boring because 10-15 minutes of it was doing the narrative. I feel like if they had just shown us and just done that, or just done the Green Lantern thing, it would have been way better.
I mean, I guess we should mention like this whole arc's about Rocket. We didn't say anything about Rocket this episode.
She bothers me. I don't really like talking about her. She's a terrible parent.
I mean, I can kind of understand. Like, it's a lot of responsibility, and she already has a lot on plate. She's like dealing with this council thing in space, trying to bring peace to like the galaxy.
Right, but her kid has autism, and she just doesn't want to see it. And her partner is doing everything in their power to be like, "Hey, our kid needs help. This is how we can provide some help." And you don't even have to deal with it. I'm just letting you know. And then she's like, no, I don't want this to happen.
I mean, to be fair, it's still the stigma behind it is still very bad. And I feel like it's also just bad in like certain communities like hers where they kind of just see this problem child and a failure of a mother.
Yeah.
Single mother because like they're divorced and everything already.
Yeah. That being said, just get your kid the help that they need.
Yeah. And I also agree with I forget his name, but the other new god, the one who was part of the future, the Tomorrow people who we met in like season 1, where he says like she is mistaken about Orion because like all she sees is the Mad Dog of War, the son of Darkseid. Yeah. He's like, no, Orion's not like that. He may be the son of Darkseid, but he was raised here on New Genesis by High Father and High Mother. It's kind of like nurture over nature kind of scenario. We'll have to see more about that earlier because we did see Orion go a little bit crazy last episode. So we have to see what wins out, nature or nurture.
It should be nurture, but we don't know. Anyways, I guess next week we'll talk about it.
We'll find out because I think we still have like 4 more episodes to the arc. I think each arc is like 4 episodes long.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, that's all we have about talk about Young Justice. I'm Haxley. You can check me out at HaxleyGV everywhere. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and maybe Twitter still for a while. I'm deciding what I want to do with Twitter now that Elon Musk has officially bought it.
Oh, I forgot that Elon Musk actually officially bought it. Yeah, I'm at Mightiest Woman on Instagram, Twitch, and I guess Twitter as of right now. We'll see.
We'll see if we move somewhere. I don't know where else we would move to.
There really is nowhere else to move.
There's
to.
really doesn't seem to pop out. Unless we want to bring back Google Plus. Is Google Plus still a thing? Can we just like bring a merge into that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea if it's open at all. They could have closed down those servers for all I know.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think about this episode. Until next week, adios.